I like to report a podcast recording. Oh, yes, it's 3 Negroes. Yes.
Wait, who's the third Negro if you're reporting it?
I'll hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of OAF Discussions. I'm your host, Kid Swift. With me as always, Mr. Brent.
Doing it for the culture today.
Yeah.
Shayna.
Just be honest. All these girls look like a Build-A-Bay.
And Webb.
It looked like he died, and it's like, well, I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of OAF Discussions. I'm your host, Kid Swift. The man with the gift hitter uplift, always on time and never switching shifts. With me as always is his Lord Brent Little of the Louisville Littles. Mr. Brent.
I don't know what to say to that.
That's the way you would get announced.
Hear ye.
Right. That's the way you would get announced.
We are back.
Right, yeah. We are back. Yeah.
Minions, smites, sprites, and all the things in between. Welcome again and safe travels.
All right. I like that. And to my left, as always, Oafington's only black Spider-Man, Mr. Webb.
These descriptors.
Only the Webb I recognize.
Oh, man.
I was going to do Terry Crews's character from Deadpool, but I couldn't remember his name.
Oh, don't worry. It don't really matter.
Oh, no.
No, it don't matter because, I mean, these characters were like those characters that were... We'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
Because those characters were very just whatever.
Okay.
They were pretty much like almost Z-list.
Well,
so they don't really matter.
You mean in overall definition or
like in
just
the comics,
in the movie?
In the comics and in the movie, they were just Z-list. They're Z-list characters.
Now, I knew in the comics they were very like, these are like pulling people out of the fucking woodwork.
Yeah.
But okay.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
That works.
I got
but
you.
Yeah,
that's why I sit there and got the Deadpool shirt on. So, yeah.
So, welcome back, guys. I know it's been 2 weeks. We've been off. Of course, we had to take off on Mother's Day. All the mamas. Dear mama. And,
hey, mama.
But we are back.
Shout out to mama.
Welcome back.
2 weeks notice. Or 2 weeks hiatus.
Shout out to Shayna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mother of the crew.
Yeah.
Mother of Oafington.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to Shayna. Happy belated Mother's Day to Shayna. She is the OAF mama. Dear mama. But so we're back again. Welcome back.
Shayna.
Thank you guys for
Shayna A and B.
chilling out with us. But yeah, first and foremost, like we always do, we always like to go through our weeks. But we got 2 weeks. So we're going to go through those and see what's been going on with everybody. So
Let me hear yours. Let me hear yours first.
You want me to go first? Okay, that works for me.
I want to hear yours.
I haven't been doing too much outside of the normal, but I have been partaking in some new...
marijuana?
No. That's why I just stared off in the
edibles?
cuz. I know, right? I'm high. No. Shows on Netflix that I found. I've actually been like in a documentary kick lately because I found some really fucking good ones. First one I posted on Facebook, Wild Wild Country. Watch that one in completion. Very good documentary. It's about this commune that came out of India in the 80s. Basically, their leader and their people moved and bought like 80,000 acres in Oregon, and all the Oregonians got big mad.
That can't be the name.
What?
Oregonians?
Yeah, that's what you call them. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the
Or you could say Oregonites. Organites, orgs too, I guess. But they call them they call them Oregonians like religiously.
Oregonians.
No pun intended. Throughout the film. That was my first time hearing it that way too. But I mean, how much experience have we had with Oregon besides the game?
And catching dysentery, yeah.
yeah, right, yeah. But anyways, very, very well done. It was. If you have a chance, watch it because it's really interesting to see both sides of what was considered this crisis at the time, because this was right after Jamestown. Like Jamestown happened, and then this kind of like commune came up. Like
wait,
right
Jamestown or Jonestown? With Jim Jones? Are you talking about the which is Jamestown?
The Kool-Aid thing.
Jonestown.
Jonestown.
Jim Jones, yeah.
Yeah, Jim Jones. Yep. Dipset.
Wait, did he call it? Wait, now I'm double checking myself.
Check and make sure, because I thought it was. Maybe I had that. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. But anyway, so this was recently after that. So a lot of people, especially a lot of Americans, especially a lot of middle Americans, were very scared when this happened because they were scared this was going to happen basically right in their backyard in Oregon. So yeah, it goes through this whole thing of them developing this literally like a full city almost in the middle of like very rural Oregon, and building it up and pretty much taking over this very small town called Antelope that was like right near where they bought all the property. Kind of the back and forth between those Antelope residents that were there and had been there for years, and with this new group of people. And there's this interesting thing where it goes back and forth between, and it's very self-aware. It has this they have a lot of really good, because they filmed everything. It was in the news all the time. So there's like just so much original footage from when it happened, which was very good because you pretty much got to see it almost verbatim, what happened, when it happened, and how it went down. And then you have all these eyewitness accounts and accounts from past members, and it just kind of gave the story even more weight. But it was really, it was really well done. One of the most beautifully shot documentaries I've seen. Because me and my girlfriend were talking about that because there was so much footage from that time. Obviously, we're talking about in the 80s.
Yeah.
A lot of this being shot on like Betamax in below standard definition.
Yeah.
So they would have these times where it would like go from like the older footage, and then it would transition into like showing like one of the characters of the film nowadays presently being shot on like a newer camera, like a film camera, and it looked insane. It looked gorgeous. And it wasn't just like, oh, the resolution's better. It was very well shot and very well done, and done in a way where the pace was perfect. But yeah, if you have a chance, go watch Wild Wild Country. It's really interesting, and it kind of just does this thing of giving you all the information, and by the end, you're like, I don't know whose side I really want to root for. Because obviously there was the old school white Christian Oregonians. I guess we can just keep doing that. And then there was this commune that was honestly mostly white, middle-aged to younger, led by this man called the Bhagwan from India, and his right-hand woman, who was also from India. And you have this very interesting, like, back and forth kind of, like, push and pull between, like, we don't like the way you're doing things, and then them kind of being like, well, we think we're doing things right, and you're just trying to push us off our stance because it's not what you're used to type thing. Mm-hmm. And then it escalates. And then you get a little bit more ingredients to, like, okay, whose side? But then it kind of comes back around at the end where it's like, okay, both sides kind of did some messed up stuff, but it leaves it interesting, especially the way it ends, and they did it super intentionally the way it ends, where it kind of like wraps up in a way where it's like, oh yeah, you guys were trying to be funny, kind of like the directors and were like, yeah, this shit happened. This shit scared all these very conservative Christian Americans. But then you guys are kind of doing the same thing, that kind of thing, yeah. And it kind of turns it on its head, like at the end, where it's like kind of like, oh, and then you just kind of have like a chuckle at the end when they show like the outro type thing, and then you're like, oh, okay, guys. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was really good. And then I started watching just recently the Flint Town documentary.
Damn, how many sketchy religious towns are there?
Well, Flint Town is all about Flint, Michigan thing, where they have a very interesting, which I didn't know. Everybody knows the whole Flint situation from the water's contaminated, that kind of thing.
Okay.
The other big thing that a lot of people don't know about is their police force is basically a skeleton of what it used to be. They used to have 300 officers, which covered a citizenship of 100,000 people. They now have 98, covering 100,000 people, which is insane to even try.
Yeah.
Crime is fucking huge. I mean, it's like through the roof, and they've just been trying to like basically make a dent. And they have these very interesting things where you see like you're basically seeing it mostly from it's following the cops. So you're getting a perspective of the police trying to police a town that they don't have the manpower. The people are pissed off. They're literally being poisoned by the government. They don't trust the police. And it just kind of keeps like kind of going. And where I'm at now, they just kind of went into this thing where they, in their roll call meeting, they showed them the, what's this? What was the guy's name that got shot in the car?
Philando Castile?
Yeah, they showed them that video.
So which list?
Yeah, I know. They showed him that video, and kind of that was the way the shift commander like started the day. It was like, look at this, and what the fuck did they do wrong? Yeah. And it was very interesting to see the perspectives kind of differ. But yeah, it's excellent so far. I love it. And then there's a couple other ones that I've been looking at as far as like documentaries that are Netflix produced, because they're just doing a fucking excellent job, that I'm going to start, but I'm kind of trying to go through them and then move on to the next one and go through them. But yeah, other than that, week's been pretty much weird, as it normally either is or is slow or it's crazy busy or whatever. But there was this interesting story. We were kind of pissed off that we had to try to pull it together, but it was something that in news, a lot of times people who are trying to like put the news together are attracted by something scandalous. Go get it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say shiny thing.
And well, I mean, I could have said it that way too, and it's just a different meaning. But so basically, what there was there obviously everybody's in the middle of a political race. The voting for prelims is on a couple days from when we're recording this. There was this gentleman in one of our small towns near Lexington, and I say near kind of loosely because it takes you a little while to get there.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, he's running for judge executive. You don't need any experience to run for judge executive. You basically have to sign the paper, put your address on it, and you're in the race. This guy's a little bit of a loose cannon. He's a little wild. And people in the town are kind of like, I don't know about this guy. This guy's a little reckless. But the whole reason we went down there is because he put up a profile picture of like all his candidates, like all his like competitions, like heads around him. And then he was holding like a rifle, and then like the rifle was going into the mouth of one of his candidates, and he was holding the head of one of the other candidates. So it was like, okay, that's not normal. Like that's kind of sketchy. So we went down there, and
this guy's an outside the box thinker. Huh?
Oh yeah, maybe, exactly.
Oh, he went Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't, and he does most of his campaigning through Facebook. Obviously, because he doesn't have
sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, he does. I mean, this is a small town, regardless. Not many of the candidates have any kind of like substantial budget to campaign with, regardless. But he's even on the other side of it, where it's even like he doesn't really have the money to campaign, so he's using what he's using, and it's actually working. It's
because that's going to be that's going to be in people's faces more.
Exactly.
As opposed to.
So he's doing like live streams and stuff like that. But the thing that kind of like happened with that and kind of pissed me off a little bit, but is we went down there and tried to talk to the guy. Didn't work out. He basically he was like, yeah, I'll talk. Then we got down there, cold shouldered us. And then the next day he was like bragging, like I had to see if the news would take the bait. And so basically we gave him free advertisement because we did the story on it. And that was the whole thing we were trying to avoid. We was like, why? Like, there's no fucking story, because nobody would talk. Like none of the other candidates would talk because they were either scared or they were just like, he's stupid, whatever. And no people would talk. Okay. Like literally to the point where it was funny, because I went into the Walmart there and I had to use the bathroom, and I came back out and my reporter looked at me. He was like, you won't believe what happened. He said, he said, we had been in the town for probably like 2 hours that day. Yeah. It's a small town, news spreads fast. We fucking know this. I walked up to him. He said, "You want me to believe what just happened?" He said, "I walked up to this lady and was like, 'Hi, my name's such and such from such and such.'" And before he could get it all the way out, the lady was like, "I'm not talking. He's crazy." And he didn't even say what he was there for. Like, they knew we were there and knew what we were going after, and so did he. That's why he cold-shouldered us, and then we just gave him free advertisement. So,
yeah, hold that L.
yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. This is something that happens sometimes when you're chasing a story, which, I mean, it's going to happen because people know in certain situations if they are.
Kind of like almost the Streisand effect.
Okay.
Where you're making something out of nothing. If you had just left it alone, if you had just left it alone, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
Oh yeah, no, he would have just been able to do what he was doing and kind of just rolled with it.
Yeah.
But it's interesting though.
Yeah, the Streisand effect. It's called that because Barbara Streisand, or there was this whole deal about, I can't remember if it was Google Maps or something, as far as like Cinder showing like a layout of California or LA or wherever the fuck it was. Mm-hmm. And Barbara Streisand was throwing a fit saying that I don't want pictures of my mansion included in these pictures. And motherfuckers did not realize that was pictures of Barbara Streisand's mansion until she actually said something and tried to take legal action. Yeah. And now people are actually able to flood and look around at her house because she brought attention to it. Yeah. It's like, oh, we didn't even know that was your house, but now we know it. We can sit there and like, tourists and shit. Yeah.
So basically, if they didn't know, then yeah,
learn something new. Well, hey,
I know, right? It's crazy.
I'm butchering the the definition or the story of how that went, but that's basically.
I do like that.
The
quick definition.
Wikipedia version of it is a phenomenon whereby an attempt to hide, remove, or censor a piece of information which has the unintended consequence of publicizing the information more widely, usually facilitated by the internet. So you covered it very well.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. If you had just left it alone and not done shit about it, it wouldn't have been as big a deal as it would have been.
Nobody would have even second guessed it.
Yeah. So.
Sure.
I didn't even know that effect was out there.
That's awesome.
There we go. I thought it was just butterfly effects.
Right.
Cause and effects.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, other than that, been kind of we're getting close. We're about a month
to what?
I think close to? Away from E3, so leaks and stuff are starting to come out. I'm getting very excited. Some leaks are negative leaks, where it's like something's not going to be there, and I'm like, really? But then some stuff is like, oh.
You talking about Borderlands 3?
I'm glad, dude. God, I love you so much. See, that's why he's my brother. Because he knows. He knows exactly what I was talking about. I was so frustrated about that because I'm like, dude, y'all been working on this game for like 5 years, haven't y'all? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? But have to be respectful. There's never been usually a game has never been worse off for a delay. It usually helps it, so they need to keep it in the oven to keep it in the oven. So, but other than
not been delayed.
Not really, because they didn't give us a date. Yeah, I know.
But only it's Walmart. We'll talk about that.
It's a delay.
Only Walmart.
It's a delay of expectation, I guess.
Low key, delay of expectation. Yes. Right. Well, Odu said it won't be one at E3, but it didn't say it won't be anything said about it the rest of the year.
Right. Exactly. I mean, we got you got Paris Games Week and everything else, Tokyo Game Show, all that other good stuff. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, just kind of getting ready for that kind of stuff, E3 and same old shit. Yeah. With that being said, Brent, how you doing?
Oh man, I'm better.
Oh yeah,
sick again?
Yeah, you was sick.
Oh man, yo, this master's program, I think it's killing. I think master's program, mine is working out. It's killing me. I think it's slowly like eroding me away. Like my, I don't know what happened. Something with my immune system. I don't know, but apparently it doesn't want to put up the fights anymore.
Right.
Like maybe it's just like, you know what, Brent, you're getting a little too smart for your own good. Need to bring you down a peg. You know what I'm saying? Rub some dirt on some stuff. Figure it out yourself. Oh yeah, I've been sick again. Thursday, I was told I had like a virus, whatever. They told me I was contagious, and basically I shouldn't travel. Not Isley brother contagious. Like not that. All right.
Well, that'd have been awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it would. I mean, the situation was kind of weird.
I
Like
like
now,
that.
think about it.
What
Like
the hell is going on with my immune
the doc
system?
the doc was a guy, and then a lady did leave. The nurse was a lady, and she like left the room like right before he like popped in, which doesn't give you like. Kind of felt like he was searching for her for a little bit in there. So it was. You know.
I like how he accidentally started your exam. He was like, "Hey, yeah, hey,
What the hell
Mr.
is
Little."
going on with my examination room?
The
Just
lady
pops
like,
to the door. So what are you doing?
Why does he keep doing that? It's
Right,
like-
yeah. Why does he keep doing it? And you hear him leave the room and go into another
To the
room.
next one,
to the
like,
next one.
what the hell is going on with these results of your throat?
sitting there.
Oh my
I
god,
can't believe it.
I love that.
I never should have came
That's
to this.
amazing.
To this hospital. That shit never came out to this wing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, stop,
That's great.
stop. All
That's great.
right, because that song's gonna be in my head now.
Right.
You low down dirty lymphoma. Oh, it's lymphoma. Excuse me.
Lymphoma, yeah.
Yeah.
I like this medical remix
Oh
of
my
that song.
goodness.
It's really good. I like
Oh shit. Yeah, I got a new idea.
that. Yeah,
I'm gonna workshop that out.
that works.
Before I get injected with the shot of death, she's like, wait.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Shut up.
Right.
Get through with the inoculation.
We got a new Weird Al fucking.
Thought I said to get the vaccination.
This is great. I like that because I just see that.
Now I think you better leave this place. Get plenty of rest and hydrate. Cause you're contagious.
Don't touch no baby.
See, the thing that I like about this is I just
What
imagine
you got.
the patient just stone faced the whole time, like looking like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like looking back and forth between whoever's singing, like, are y'all gonna? Okay, I guess.
Oh
we're
wow.
done. That's good. I like that.
Do I get a lollipop at least?
Oh yeah, you need, yeah. I need like a confetti gun to shoot.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, but you sick. Yeah, go ahead.
Doctor stars for everybody. Like everybody gets the little doctor office stickers and stars for everybody.
Oh man.
Amazing.
Lollipops, whoever needs them.
I love that so
Oh
much.
my goodness. Okay, that was
I don't
more
understand.
funnier than the actual experience.
I don't know what just happened there. I don't know what just happened.
It's what happens when we've been out for 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
much.
All right, so let me get my life together. Okay, so yeah, been sick. So I'm kind of like I got cabin fever at this point.
Right.
Not the Eli Roth cabin fever, right?
It's such a weird movie.
I can't stand his movies.
Yeah, it's
No,
well, that's
no,
not well. I guess
Wait.
it's better than regular fever.
yeah. That,
Wait.
that guy like ill.
Oh.
That guy, yeah, no. So like, there's that, and I can't drink because like this would have been a great weekend to be like stuck in the house. Well, no, it's been a great weekend to just like have a drink. I don't have no classes. I just got 2 A's in my last 2 classes. Well, no, 2 classes from this last semester. I got 1 more semester left. And I'm
Mhm.
graduating. Like
Nice.
I'll have a master's in August.
Nice. That's what's up.
Oh. So that was the good. Let's see what else is happening out there in life. Beat Halo. No. Let's try this again. Beat Destiny 2.
20 years in the making.
The first one. I like the first one. Yeah.
The very
The very first one.
No.
Beat Destiny 2, right?
Destiny's 2.
Nice.
That game is still so. It makes me want to go to sleep.
It's relaxing.
And yeah, I don't have any other good things to say about that game. It was easy. It was really easy.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was a
felt
lot
great.
easier than I thought it was.
Yeah, it felt great to be overpowered at the end.
Yeah.
Me and Jacob got together and finished beating that. Working on Gears of War 4.
Yep.
Hopefully before the new Gears of War 5 is released
Dude,
or is announced at E3.
I'll ask you this right now because it's been like a kind of swirling rumor, and I really don't think it's going to happen.
What?
People have
Gears
been.
of,
People.
Gears of Halo better be released.
Do you think they're going? You think either one of them's going to come out this year?
Yes.
God, I don't think so.
Well.
Now, see, here's the thing.
Yes.
Halo's on schedule. if Halo was to come out this year, it technically would be on the classic 3.5 year schedule, like perfectly. But I just don't. For some reason, I don't know if it's because this last one wasn't like the multiplayer was amazing, but the I don't know. I don't know. It for some reason it seems like it's still too quick, even though it's not. It's right on. It would be right on schedule. It's weird.
All right. So Gears 4 came out in 2016.
Yeah.
So
see, I don't think Gears,
but it's not doing anything. Like outside of multiplayer, there's no like new packs or season pass stuff coming out. Like,
oh no, there's no.
Besides like updates, stuff like that. That's all they're doing.
Right.
And technically, where it is now, they're not really changing or balancing like weapons and stuff like that. It's basically mostly cosmetics and maybe throwing in like, hey, we're going to give you these few maps for free this week. Oh, we're going to switch the weapons on each of the levels. Like, there's nothing crazy. Like, the craziest thing I played in Gears lately that was an update was I got to wear a Santa Claus hat while I had a Santa Claus themed shotgun.
Right. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, just seasonal stuff.
Yeah, like that was it. So Halo or Gears needs to be announced and has a date for this year.
I mean, they need something.
Because like besides that, there's nothing like there's like little small third-party indie games like Bomberman's gonna come out. I'm gonna get that. Mm-hmm. Like the old Bomberman we used to play on the N64.
I just said Obomberman for a second there.
I mean, I would, depending on if
it was
side-scrolling or not, I might get it. It depends. It depends. If it's like Mario 64, Bomberman,
yeah, that was a good one.
I might get it, depending on what I get to do.
Yeah, the N64 one was good.
Side-scroller, yes. But if something else like platform, I'd be like, nah, hell nah. You know, they'll probably try to make it like weird Spyro or something.
I'm about to blow this nigga up. I said Obama-man. I said Obomberman. I said, I'm about to blow this nigga up.
I think this is game over for you.
Right? Yeah.
Don't sleep on Barrio. I love that Key and Bill skit.
I know.
Intercepted.
So fucking funny. Oh God.
But yeah, so when it comes to like these like E3, like I need something of worth to be dropped because basically all the games I have, I'm beating like the last one.
Yeah.
And like, well, that's a lie. I haven't beat all the games I have. But on the Xbox, I'm just ready for something new, like something that's going to make me be like, all right, let me pick the Xbox up first.
That's why we're clamoring for State of Decay.
I'm not clamoring because
just for something, for fuck's sake, God.
Like, I mean, I only play really multiplayer games now. Like, I don't buy too many single player games because, like, after about like 2-3 days, like I'll go through that spell. I'm like, yep, really into it. I'm gonna go do something in life, and then I'm gonna be like, well, I guess I could start that campaign back up.
Where you were, yeah.
I don't even remember. Like, it's kind of worse than a book. Like a book, I could like pop in, as long as I got a bookmark. I could be like, oh yeah, let me pop back in here and read this book. Oh, perfect. I remember where I left off. All that. Maybe read a page before.
Yeah.
A video game doesn't feel that way. Like it's like it almost feels like a chore. Like I gotta. I don't remember nothing.
Well, if you wait too long,
start that back up.
Yeah, if you wait too long, then you'd be like, oh fuck, I can't remember what the hell I was doing.
And probably my luck. Everybody that on my friends list will probably like be like, "Hey, let's play some games together." And I'll never get through a game. Right. So yeah, my time with video games is basically socializing. So like that's actually my time where I get to actually like be social. Like, well, outside of like work and stuff like that, but like chill out, socialize, and like kick it for a little bit with people.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know. Because I'm not clubbing, and I'm sick this weekend, so you know how that is. All right.
Well, hot toddy. Yeah, I just know. What about you? Could probably get yourself a hot toddy if you still in an alcoholic need.
You drink though.
Oh, you could not at all.
Yeah, I don't think I can drink with this medicine.
Oh, okay. I thought that was going to help. But okay. Yeah,
no, because I think I'm done taking medicine after today. I feel good.
I'm throwing out. I'm going herbal.
Feel good.
Going natural.
But let me see. What else was there? Man, life is cool. Work's got crazy. I'm not gonna rap about that on here because that's some stuff that's got to be said.
That means he got subscribers that are coworkers.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Oh man.
Yo, everybody, yeah, we do. I do have subscribers who are
That's funny.
my coworkers, people I've met in life, ran into at parties. Hell, a few I think from Tinder. I think a few people popped up from Tinder.
That's a hell of a pickup line.
Right. Yeah. Hey, I do a podcast.
Hey. Hosted the most.
Finger guns.
Always love toast. Never skip a beat.
Man.
So, how was your week?
Right.
Before we get started, how was your week?
She's like, oh my God, he's doing it for the show. Ah! I love when they do that.
I'll shout you out.
Right, yeah.
No, good and damn well that like as soon as we got through talking about how was your week, it's lights out or it's lights on. It's all right, everybody go home. It's like son of a bitch.
Fuck out of here. Everybody out. Fuck out, y'all.
It's funny. But yeah. I'm trying to think anything else special happened. Oh, yo, Mother's Day was nice. I'm not a mother, but helped out like cooking food for the mom.
I was going.
My family just like takes all the moms and bring them all to one house.
Nice.
And we cook like they had like steak, lobster. No lobster this year. It was steak, chicken, hamburgers, smoked sausage, brats.
Damn, nice.
Deviled eggs, baked beans,
Ooh.
etc., etc.
Nice.
That sounds racist.
Why?
I don't think there was anything. There wasn't any like.
No,
I know.
I was trying to do a callback.
You know what he's doing. I was
trying to do a
yeah.
callback.
Yeah,
The callbacks are.
there was no meatloaf.
What was that episode?
It was only for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Every
like,
time I
they're
see
not on that level.
Every time I see that thing, like when you do that, like when the share thing kicks up,
Yeah,
and it shares like an old episode. Every time I see that episode title, I die laughing.
the meatloaf ain't soul food.
It's so funny to me for
Like,
some
this wasn't
reason.
soul food. Like,
It's
this
so
was
funny
like,
to me for some reason. I don't know why. I just see that title and I start laughing
You know what I'm
immediately.
saying? They didn't want soul food. They wanted, filling.
And I bet
You know,
black
they
people had
want-
to fix the food for you, didn't they?
Absolutely.
Huh?
And I bet black people had to fix the food for you, didn't they?
He said, you got to do like, so funny.
We
And they served it too, didn't they?
It was all black staff.
What was that?
Problematic much, Brent?
What comedian was that where he did that? Where he was like, "You bring a white
man.
woman in this house,
Hey,
boy."
man, when you want real soul food, no. When you want real
Oh
food,
God, it's funny.
sometimes you gotta holler at a brother and a sister.
Right, absolutely. Holla at a player.
Fair. I'll allow it.
All right, yeah. You see, I was walking on, I was on eggshells, and I was like,
Sustained.
ooh, he might have got me on this.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, man, life's good. Playing video games, chilling. School's going great.
Mhm.
I'm still salty that I didn't get to make it to Texas this weekend because I was gonna see Kendrick and SZA.
Mm.
They had a concert Saturday, and chill with the whole fam. All that had everything set up. I was gonna try to link up with Room for Relations podcast.
Oh yeah, it's true. I
They
forgot that
crew.
down there. Yeah, that
Like
makes
I was
sense.
gonna try to hook up with them, and all my plans were foiled
By the spring sickness.
by the spray.
Get up with the down.
But shouts out to everybody out there listening. Webb, how you been, man? I ain't talked to you in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I feel bad. It's only on the podcast where we talking.
It's true.
Sorry.
As you all hear, damn, me and Webb aren't real friends anymore.
Oh man,
Only podcast friends.
that's how it is, man. Well, at least that works out because then it's for everybody to see. Our conversations are
Right,
for
yeah.
everybody.
Nothing
We're
can
real
be
public
hidden.
now.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's how that works. Yeah, we front for the cameras.
Agreements.
Right. Yeah.
No, but as far as my 2-3 weeks, I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
So celebrated. I
Nice.
just as far as at home, I just kind of just had dinner.
Nice.
Dinner with the wife, then dinner with the family, separate occasions.
Cool.
And I didn't really bother to celebrate for real until my boy's bachelor party.
That's right.
We went to Memphis
Nice.
during the Beale Music Street Festival.
Nice.
So that was fun.
Fuck
That was
yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was the first time being in Memphis too. So we went way harder than we should have the first night. And so the second night we were gun shy.
It's like I ain't going. Fuck it.
We were real gun shy. I was
Singing
sitting
just- I just
there,
wanna
I'm sitting there
listen
just
to
baby.
jazz.
I'm babying one drink for like a couple hours or like for like 2 hours. Then I was like, okay, I think I'm ready for another.
Right. It's like, I'm like,
So nobody hit y'all with the from the Kevin Hart special, like, yo, we're gonna do the same shit again tonight.
Right.
Hope you liked tonight. Last night it was great.
No, we were the people that we were egging the Bachelor on.
Oh yeah.
We were egging him on to sit there. He's like, yeah, sit to get, yeah. And then he,
why don't y'all drink with me?
well, no, we were just gonna like, oh, we're just gonna be our
How much
normal
can you
alcoholic
say?
selves anyway. So,
Right. Yeah.
How much can you say about
Oh,
this bachelor
love
party?
that. That's
oh, it wasn't nothing
great.
incriminating or crazy. We
You started slowing down. I was like, uh-oh.
Well, no, I slowed down because I bust out laughing every time I think about it. But we got him so fucked up. Well, he's got a weak stomach anyway. So, par for the course, whenever we have a night drinking with him, he throws up. This wasn't new. We had him throwing up.
Because he threw up at yours, didn't he? When
Yes.
We were in India?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely
He
did.
throws up every time we drink. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that was a
And we
yeah, I
continue
remember
to have
Charles.
him drink.
That's
So,
funny. I love that. He said we
So
got to
the-
figure out the recipe. Do we give it water first and then make him drink? I can't stop him from throwing up.
Butter.
He keeps throwing up.
Let him eat. Was it
Butter?
Ew.
that's just going to sound like.
Oh God.
Wait, I think it's butter. Maybe it's peanut butter.
Peanut butter
Maybe
makes
it's peanut
sense because it's a lot
But
of
I
protein.
want to say it was something that was weird. But
But
it was like
butter,
if you eat that and then go drinking, you want me? To
I'm afraid him throwing up sound. He's gonna look like a damn dog with peanut butter, just right over the toilet. Yeah.
I think
So-
my dad told me like butter. Like I think legit butter. He's
I'm
like,
gonna have to look
eat
that
a-
up now because
Eat a little bit of.
that's
It's probably
sound.
horrible, but
I'm
hey,
getting sick thinking of that.
Yeah, that makes my stomach hurt.
I don't know. Has butter ever really hurt you? Really?
I mean, no, not
In
yet.
the long run,
I
yeah.
was about to say not yet. The clock's
In
still
the long
ticking.
Butter's just looming in the corner with his hands tinted or his fingers
Right.
tinted. Yeah, just like.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
Oh
No.
my God.
But so obviously, first night he threw up, and we had to baby him a little bit.
Cool.
One of his groomsmen he's fucked up too. We're all fucked up.
Yeah.
He tries to go over to him with a cup of water. He's like, "Hey man, take a sip of here, drink some water, just to kind of get yourself together."
Yeah.
I don't know how. He slips and falls.
Oh my God. Jesus
And this
Christ.
looked like this could, like, honestly, luckily, this didn't end up like on some Final Destination shit.
Okay.
But somehow, some way, this nigga hit a Randy Savage elbow drop on him while he was on the toilet.
It just turned into a fall match.
And that took me out. I had to walk out the bathroom.
He's up done.
I fell on the floor crying. Fuquan was in the bed already. He was probably about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
He heard a loud ass thunk
Yeah.
and came out where he walked around the corner, saw me on the floor crying.
He said, y'all just fight?
He's like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
He walked over there. They're still trying to get up.
Oh my God.
The cup of water he gave him,
Yeah.
it wasn't this size, but it was practically full when he went to go give it to him.
Yeah.
When he picked it back up to hand it to him,
Yeah.
this shit was like a little swig left. He's still trying to hear drink
He was
this.
throwing up, right? Please tell me he was throwing up.
No,
when he got
please-
the elbow drop
please
on him,
tell
or he
me
was, like
he
sitting
wasn't
on the
throwing
toilet,
up.
like trying to poop.
No, he was trying to no, he was throwing. He was his neck was on the toilet trying to throw up. And then what's the neighbor came over and elbow dropped him right on his neck while it was on the toilet.
I just imagine, what's that, Jerry Lawler? My God.
Oh, good old JR Jim Ross. He was like, oh my God, he's broken in half.
Yeah.
I got really nervous, I got nervous after I started laughing.
That's so
Business
bad.
Normally, I would sit there check to make sure you're okay before I start busting out laughing.
That's
But
funny.
no,
That's too unexpected.
oh Jesus.
That's too unexpected not to laugh.
Fast forward.
Yeah. That's
I finally finished God of War. I'm doing a little extra shit in the end, like to kind of get all the, to kind of get a full trophy, beating all the Valkyries.
Yeah.
Them things are tough as hell.
yeah, they're ridiculous.
They are. I'm at the Valkyrie Queen now, and it's very frustrating
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
So, man, speaking of finished, I finished Atlanta probably before my trip. Have y'all had a chance to finish the
No,
second season?
I still got to finish the,
I
those
watched
last
your
like 2
Teddy,
episodes.
Teddy Perkins episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did watch it. Yeah, I remember you got your text from
I was
that.
gonna have a think piece on that, but no. All right then.
Teddy Perkins episode.
Yeah, if y'all get it, let me know
I
when
mean,
y'all get a
you
chance
can
to
talk
finish.
about it. I don't care. Like, you can
Oh
spoil
well,
mine. I don't
the
care.
season finale just kind of it was very weird. It was kind of like it was wrapping things up, but at the same time, it was setting things up for the next season. It felt so post credit scene.
Okay.
Like it almost felt like an MCU post credit scene instead of its own episode.
I got you.
But like they would just let's wrap shit up. let's get shit ready for the next season.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting, especially the direction that they're going to go with this one. Let's see what happens there. And the kind of also well, it's not really a twist, but just like the little stinger at the end was kind of like, oh shit, well, let's see what's going to happen now.
So I like that because, like I said before, they pretty much like, especially after that Teddy Perkins episode, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
That shit was weird.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
I watched it early in the morning too. When I first watched it, because I missed it, because I go to sleep early sometimes, and I missed it because it's Shonda night for my wife. So I ended up watching it early in the morning. I was like, fuck, and like this was before daylight savings time, or not, it was around daylight savings time, so it was still dark out in the morning, and I was sitting there like, well, fuck, this kind of feels like I'm watching a scary movie.
That's perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
When did I send you a message, Gary?
About that?
Yeah, about Teddy Perkins. Was it like in the middle of the day or night? I have
no, it was the day. I was at work. I was at work. Yeah.
Oh, I put it in the group chat. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I had like my days and nights have been all.
Yeah, it was at work. I was definitely at work because I was sitting at my desk and I was like, "What the?" I was like, "Yeah." Because I was just
okay. My bad, Will.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I'm on my third listen to Royce da 5'9's Book of Ryan.
It's a good fucking album.
That's a good album. That's up there. That might be.
I'm actually kind of mad I didn't even fucking think about that. It's really good.
It's really good. Yeah, that might be my favorite album of the year so far.
Ooh. It's definitely my favorite one of his.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's counting the. I mean, that's even for me. It's even counting the Slaughterhouse stuff.
Yeah, and like the funny thing about that album, don't take this the wrong way with me saying this.
Okay.
Royce da 5'9 is currently doing a better Fonte than Fonte currently.
Okay, I can see what you're saying
With the rapping and the singing.
Okay,
and like I didn't know Royce could sing.
See, that was my thing. Yeah, that kind of surprised me. I still, even though they do have those two elements that are similar, they're just still so different to me.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, they still are. I mean, they're completely different people. Yeah. But it's just far as just like
I understand what you mean though.
That lane, like a lane.
Yeah.
They're completely different people, but it's just the lane that he just kind of tiptoed in a little bit. It feels like I was just like, "Yo, like, where the fuck is like, where was this previously?"
Right? You're like, "Where did this come from?" Yeah.
But like, you can tell that he's matured more. He's kind of like able to just kind of express himself a lot more. He doesn't have as many inhibitions.
Yeah.
As far as being an artist.
Yeah. Right.
And obviously, like the setup, like the very first single, Boblo Boat.
Yeah.
Dope as hell.
That's great.
Like honestly. If J. Cole was only on there for doing the wake up part, I'd have been all right with it.
Yeah, that video with Eminem, I really like that video.
Yeah, with Cedric the Entertainer as like doing that damn radio intro.
Oh yeah,
as like, damn, he's just so fucking smooth. It pisses me off, but I'll get that with age. Don't worry about it. I'll get there. Right. I'll get there. So also, I'm on my second or third listen to Ray Shremmerd's 27 track.
It's a lot.
Album. Yeah. SRM or SMR3?
Yeah, Shrimp Life 3.
Shrimp Life 3, yeah. So,
it's a lot.
Honestly, it's a lot. But the thing is, it's technically 3 separate albums.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And once I figured that out, it was a lot more enjoyable. Because, like, okay, let me listen to the first 9 songs, back off. Come back for the next 9 songs, back off.
Right.
And let's finish these last 9.
Kind of just, yeah. That is a better way.
I feel like Slim Jimmy was shafted as far as the production side.
You think so?
On his last 9, because like honestly, I don't know if he decided to do it on his own or kind of was like, I'm gonna make my beats. I have to check the liner notes on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But like listening to those, like it's okay. It's not as bad as people's gonna or try to sit there and put him. It's like, oh yeah, Slim Jimmy's the weak link. Well, they never say he's the weak link. They just say that Sway Lee is just that much better.
Right.
That it's just like Slim Jimmy's an afterthought. And it was like, no, he could still hold his own. He's still got his shtick about him.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's not even the right word. But anyway, but it's just, that as far as for those 9 songs of his, the production just wasn't doing him any favors.
Right.
And
right.
I don't know. And also the placement too, especially his shit being the last. If they probably would have, like, here it is, Sway Lee, Slim Jimmy. Or I'm sorry, it's Ray Shremmerd, then Sway Lee, and then Slim Jimmy. Right. If Slim Jimmy was in the middle,
to kind
of space it out, especially because like they kind of morph together a little bit
Yeah.
in the first 19. If they kind of broke it up and like not treat it like an interlude, but just kind of put it there as like, hey, this is what he does. And if they sit there and I don't know, had somebody else handling the production or on most of the songs or something like that,
Right.
then it probably wouldn't have dragged as much.
Right. Now, Sway Lee's, the interesting thing about a lot of his stuff on there is there was a few times where it was like, this sounds like X song that he was featured on, which I thought happened. Which I think part of that happens too mentally because he's a hook machine.
Yeah.
And if you hear him doing a similar cadence to a song he's been on before, then it starts to sound similar, especially when the production is in the same wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Because there's one song in particular, I forgot the name of it, but it sounds almost exactly like the one with him and
Janae Aiko?
no, god damn it, the dude from New York.
From the York?
No, from New York, from Bronx. Can't remember what the fuck is his name.
What does
Oh
he
my
do?
god, I can't think of his name.
What
The
is he-
light skinned dude. Fuck.
Thank you.
I know I'm trying. Shit, I can't think.
Dave
of it.
East?
No, not Dave East.
You said light skinned New York dude. I don't fucking know what borough he's from. That's all I heard. What is he?
French Montana.
Oh, okay.
The song with him and French
Unforgettable.
Montana.
Okay.
Yeah, which I love that song.
I thought we don't speak about French on the show.
Did we have a?
I don't remember doing that.
I don't
I just
remember
remember
that. Did we
saying he
do
was
that?
very just mediocre.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would.
Which is funny because
Yeah.
I will get to that in a minute when we talk about Deadpool.
Okay, cool.
Who'd have thought? French Montana and Deadpool.
I was
Anyway,
about to say French Montana.
I gotta hear this segue.
Yeah, I know that's amazing.
I can't wait to hear this segue. Forget whatever Gary's trying to say. I want to hear this segue.
Perplex and Pegasus. That song is dope,
Yeah.
but it reminds me too much of King's Dead.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
You know the part I'm talking about too, right?
Yeah.
And I lowered it, but anyway.
Yeah, right. You're like, what? You're like, okay. When was this song recorded?
So I finished those albums, and I got back to watching Dear White People. I forgot the second season came out.
Oh yeah.
So I just got to watching it last night after Deadpool. Oh yeah, speaking of, I wasn't going to watch Deadpool at one point, but fuck it, if she or my wife sit there woke up, well, she wakes up early in the morning any damn way because of school.
Yeah.
But she got up early. It was like, hey, you want to watch the royal wedding? No, but
I like that genuine disdain. Like,
But did you
no,
watch
it wasn't even.
No, I'm
I wasn't
good.
disgusted.
yeah, you're just like,
I wasn't
I'm
disgusted. It's just
good.
like,
no, I'm fine.
nigga, it's 6 o'clock. No.
right.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, if it ain't cartoons, no. Fuck, I look like waking up and
I gotta
just,
process these
oh,
rich
baby, the
news.
news is on.
I gotta process these rich motherfuckers at 6 o'clock in the morning.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. No, if you wanted to watch the royal wedding and you wanted to watch this damn Lifetime movie about how they got together,
Oh Jesus, that looks so bad.
it is bad.
It looked abysmal. Like I wanted to watch it because it looked hilarious.
And I was sitting there, you know what? Oh, okay, we watching this? No, fuck it. Fandango, 6 o'clock, Deadpool 2. Now fuck that. If we watching this, if we spent half the day watching this shit,
yeah, we're going to see Deadpool.
we are going to see Deadpool. Got me all the way fucked. Oh my god, that movie.
I want to watch it. Ironically, it looks hilarious.
The beginning, the beginning of it was. You remember this from Cracked? It was like when they were on. It was like after hours, but they were out in the woods.
Okay.
And
Got it.
Soren said, "My arm is not long enough for the wanking motion that is needed for what you just said."
Yes. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot about that.
That quote
Oh.
fit every fucking scene from the first 15 minutes.
Oh.
It was just so trite and pretentious. It's like Meghan Markle is as a little girl, but playing with Barbies, and she was going like, "Well, why can't girls blah blah blah?" Oh, shut the fuck up!
Shout out, boo.
Nobody was that goddamn progressive at 4.
Right, exactly. You just start booing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Start throwing
Oh, and then
popcorn
fucking Prince Harry, when he was 4 or whatever year it was, where they were coinciding together.
Yeah.
He's in Botswana, having a fucking Jungle Book moment with a damn lion.
What the fuck?
That plays that happens again later when he's grown and he and Meghan Markle are like on their second date in Africa. And I was like, well, shit, ain't no nigga competing with that. But it was like,
Right, yeah. Where did he take you? Well, fuck, you better get in this car.
They got in an argument.
Chicken spot.
They got in an argument, and he ran off in a fit. And it,
I just imagine like running into the woods, like arms flailing.
he ran off in a fit. She came back to chase him. Oh, progressive. Yeah, it's like the woman going after the man this time. But not. And then she stops because once, lo and behold, he's confronted by another fucking lion. And I was like, this better not be the same fucking lion.
Right. Was it the same line?
It was not implied, or it's not stated.
It's symbolically the same line.
But damn it, if it was, I was hoping that's exactly what the fuck it was.
You just flipped it down.
Because like he was like, he got confronted by the lion when he was younger.
Yep.
And then his dad was in there like, look out, boy, with the gun.
Yeah.
And then he sit there and got the gun out of his dad's, or sit there and push the gun away while he fired to
Don't
shoot
kill
off.
him.
And then the lion, I think he pretty much just exactly says, like, no, don't kill him. And then the lion went off. And then 20, 30 years, whatever the fuck later, it was a lion. I was like, this better not be the same fucking lion. Oh, but then when he walked off, it's like, why wasn't it the same fucking lion?
Right.
Like, I don't know why I got upset about that when I was pissed off that it was going to be that anyway.
Everybody gets one.
I wanted to start talking in Idris Elba's voice.
What?
Just to fuck with
we
people.
doing?
Just
What?
to fuck with people. Just to fuck with
No.
people.
Thank you, Harry.
Right,
and then,
yeah.
and then
thank you,
walk
Harry.
off.
Yeah, walk off.
I was like,
nigga,
oh,
wait
well,
a minute.
I'm interested in this
Because
movie
of
now.
what you did.
And that was like the last.
Like, this is not the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
He's
And it
not
was-
a little Indian boy. What the fuck is going on?
And like the whole movie, it was just kind of going like, I don't care that she's half black. I don't, or well, he didn't say that.
I wasn't doing
but-
that. I was like, was it
It
doing
was just,
there?
it was going there. It was sort of like, oh, she's an actress. Oh, she's divorced. Oh, she's half black.
Right. It's like, oh,
Which
yeah,
was honestly, this was,
I like how you put that last. Like, I like how they put that last.
and like they were saying that same shit during the royal wedding too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like, hold on, y'all can't. I was like, why y'all keep throwing these little ticks off of her? Why y'all keep chipping away at her for this wedding? Oh, let's forget that Harry dressed up like a Nazi for a birthday or for a
Oh,
party.
yeah.
Let's not forget that
Yeah.
he called his friend his packy and his towel head or some shit like
That
that.
was something crazy.
Yeah, let's sit there and bring up all the problematic shit for Meghan.
Right, yeah.
And like, oh, her black mother's all by herself. Why couldn't the family come? I was like,
Some motherfucker, she's. I'm gonna throw something at y'all. I swear to God.
yeah. Oh, but at the same time, it was just kind of funny. It's like, oh, the fairy tale wedding, blah, 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 blah. Y'all niggas is shit. Y'all couldn't do It's like, y'all can't be royalty.
Right, exactly.
Look at Meghan. Look at Serena.
Right.
And
What is this theme we got going on here? Who decided
I was
this
like,
theme was going
yo,
on?
I got to get off this timeline.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah. It was a mess.
this is whoa.
It was a mess.
This is whoa.
That's cool.
From all, oh, and like, look at Meghan parading her black mother around to sit there and celebrate her blackness now that she's getting married to royalty. I was like, God damn.
He said, "Wait a minute, she was invited."
It was like there was just shit from all angles.
Oh, yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was problematic from everywhere
Yeah,
on
it
the
was.
timeline.
It was.
Um,
It was hilarious.
well, I guess we're transitioning into the Rent's royal wedding, and we'll get into Deadpool later. So other than
So how was your thoughts about the royal wedding then?
my thoughts on it, I was half asleep.
Oh, okay.
I caught the no, they didn't sing "Rain Down on Me." When they sung
What the fuck?
"Stand by Me."
That'd be funny. Yeah. Rain on me. I like that. That's good.
It's like, dog, I'd have been like, yo, this wedding is shit.
That's crazy.
The wedding was like, it sounded cool, I guess. You know, it was just kind of like, yeah, it was everything stuffy, a little kind of stiff. I didn't catch the black pastor's his sermon.
It was good.
So yeah, I heard some people was kind of yeah.
Yo, why did he have a crazy title?
What was that?
What was
Oh, if I can find that. It was like the most Reverend something.
I know he's from Chicago. That's all I know.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably blame Obama on that one.
I
at some
think the
point.
choir was too. The black choir.
Was she from Chicago?
I think all of them. Like the choir.
Like Megan, I meant.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where she's from.
Okay, so I was like, so what's the connection?
I know she knows that pastor like personally, so I guess
Oh, okay.
it must be from her church she went to, or maybe her mom's church or something.
Okay then. Well then.
Now, this being said, that wedding was a lot not a lot blacker than my expectation. I guess I'll say.
Because of the choir and the sermon.
And the cellist
Oh yeah.
was an 18-year-old kid.
Yeah. Let's get our tokens out.
That's enough. That's more than I thought it would be. Honestly,
Okay.
I thought it would be Megan. Like I thought that would be as black as it was. Megan.
Oh, speaking of which, the actress that played her in that Lifetime movie, I'm pretty sure they just got a white girl with a tan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I could be wrong. I
wouldn't be surprised.
I'll look it up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But honestly, it was just like, okay, and wait.
Done.
Action.
Right? Yeah. Are we gonna let this dry first?
I don't know. I'm being an
That's
ass.
funny.
I'm being an ass
That's
because
good,
nobody
though.
else is
That's
for the
good.
for the about the royal wedding. Oh, Harry's ex-girlfriend. I got a kick out of seeing her.
Yeah, her face was funny.
I got a kick out of seeing her face on
Yeah,
there.
that was
It was just like,
Yeah,
you
she
shouldn't
was
have just.
like-
You shouldn't have just
Yeah, she
not
had a-
showed up.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of level of gangster is that? I'm like, yeah, you can come. Like,
You already did.
hey, right? Yeah. Like, goodness, man. But yeah, it was. It's so funny that like it's just. It blows my mind that it's just like as big as it is, like internationally. But I guess it's like the only big royal family that's been around for literally thousands of years.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's other royalty. Like,
Oh yeah, there
they don't.
probably
Yeah,
is.
how come they don't throw weddings for like
Yeah, I don't understand why there's not like
Saudi princes and shit?
because they're.
I didn't work out. Anyway.
Your watch was like, hey,
Yeah, my watch is like, hey, keep up the good work. 10 minutes of active work. It's like all I'm doing is,
it's me screaming
that's
into a
what it is. My
microphone.
hand
She's
gestures.
screaming into a microphone.
I must be getting my heart rate up apparently.
yeah.
Yeah, I come. Yeah, it's just like there's this.
She is
It's funny.
the lady that played Megan in the Lifetime movie is a Jamaican American.
Okay.
Um,
Making me crazy.
Parissa, Parisa Fitz Hinley, or Hinley.
Nice.
Hmm.
Cool. She was light skinned. Extremely light skinned.
I would have been. I'd have enjoyed it if you had just left it at an awkward silence. That after you just say she's a light skin, and it just.
She also played Reva Connors in Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Reva Connors? Wasn't that the
this
dude's
season?
chick?
The current. Whoa!
You just realized who it was, didn't you? Was that season
Whoa! Shit!
2? You just realized who it was.
Whoops!
Oh, that's funny.
Well, she looked blacker in Luke Cage. But then again, everybody looked blacker in Luke Cage,
like-
even the white people.
Yeah. They color correct it in the way where it looks that way. Yeah, it's funny.
Wow. That's
Oh,
funny.
man, it's fucking hilarious.
Any other thoughts about this royal wedding?
Not
The
much.
parade was just kind of like
I missed
whatever.
that part, yeah.
It was just kind of, hey, poor people.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hey everybody. Which is amazing.
thought-
Which that wasn't even my sentiment. I'm just parroting
Now here's something
the
that I
UK
didn't
people
know.
that were on my timeline, which I didn't realize I had so many UK people on my timeline.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the royal family pulls in 600 million pounds a year off of tourists coming to Buckingham Palace.
Wow.
It cost the United Kingdom 350 to 400 million pounds a year to basically have the royal family.
Oh, so it almost broke even.
Yeah, but they don't pay any of that.
Right.
The government pays that, obviously.
Right.
Like that doesn't come out. The $600 million just goes into their pocket.
Right.
And then it's just like, government, y'all need to make sure we're safe. Y'all need to make sure we're driven around the way we need to.
So okay, so like the royalty gets the money, and then the royalty's just kind of like here, like sprinkles it. Like here, y'all do something with this money.
Yeah, well, it was like
Yeah.
basically it was the tweet came from some.
I don't know how
angry-
modern monarchies work now.
The tweet came from some angry British dude that was saying like, why is everybody saying like the wedding was overpriced and overspending? Like no, like the government overspends on them. Like they're basically like making some point, whatever. But yeah,
I don't know if this is how up to date this
God
is.
damn. 600 million British pounds is $808 million, or $808.2 million.
yeah. It's,
God damn.
Yeah, it's almost $1 billion. It's how much they pull in a year off having their doors open. You can come into my house and walk around.
Won't you come to my house?
Won't you come to my house?
Oh, Miss Frankenhole.
Oh, it's so great. Won't you come into my house? Oh God.
Good evening, gentlemen. Won't you come to my house?
It's so stupid. That cartoon's so dumb. All right. What was you about to say, Brent?
Nada. I'm over here looking
Alright.
at how much they making.
So-
I didn't care much about the royal wedding. I didn't care much about all of that. Didn't pay attention to any of it, and actually forgot that the whole wedding was happening. So, yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah.
So
I don't even own a TV.
yeah, I was just curious. Like, what does the royal family do? And then I found out they're just kind of like
I don't do that. Just royalty.
not mascots, but
symbolic
represent
representation.
them. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, other complaints. It's like, oh, Meghan Markle's giving away her
diplomats.
career and she's giving away her social life. Blah 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 blah. It was like,
She just became an earl.
yeah, but she's also now
Madam, whatever the hell she is now.
Duchess. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duchess, a dame. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Now,
But now she gets to do charity work and shit like that, which she,
Yeah.
according to the Lifetime movie, was her calling. So it's just like, I can't tell if that's Lifetime fluff or just that was for real. What she
Lifetime
was.
might be so bad. Change the subject real quick, just before we bounce onto something else. It's there was
And the commercial breaks made no fucking sense too.
oh really?
Yeah, they cut at the most. They cut at the randomest times too.
bam.
Well, granted, we were we were watching it on demand.
Okay.
But when they cut the commercials, it was like it made no sense. It's like it's Lifetime. It's on demand. Y'all have control over where the commercials go. It's
why I
like
made a
they're
bad
sitting there,
decision.
like all of a sudden they get in the bed and they're kissing, and then all of a sudden it's like Target.
It's like
Blah blah blah, and they go right back to the part where they're kissing, and then it fades to black. And I was like,
oh,
they
that's
need-
weird. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. That's,
Oh,
that's
y'all got to
not-
fire the person that did the
that's-
editing on
that's
that
not
one.
good. Yeah, that's a fuck up. That's not supposed to be.
And they
That's-
did that every commercial break.
Yeah.
They cut in the middle of the scene or right before the scene ends.
Yeah.
And then when the commercials are done, they come back to the scene as it is ending
Oh, that's-
and then fades to black and then
Yeah, somebody fucked up.
yeah.
Somebody fucked up.
So
Speak random thing that happened last night. There was a concert here in Lexington. I completely forgot about it.
shit.
What
Yeah.
concert?
Nelly, Juvenile, and Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh,
Where-
why did I forget?
And
how
the
was
thing,
it?
apparently, well, I heard it obviously from my house where I live, near the stadium, but apparently it was sold out. Like it was packed, and I was
Okay.
like, "That's fucking
That
awesome."
makes sense.
Yeah,
had-
I mean,
Man, Nelly owes money
you
too.
got
so-
Nelly, Juvenile. I mean, you got like
So-
fucking classic people. But
Here's the crazy part.
yeah,
When I was at Derby this year,
Mm-hmm.
went to a friend's, coworkers, classmates, yada yada's Derby party.
Mm-hmm.
And it was whole lot of white girls there. That was
Whole
the
lot of
like
hunkies in
the that was the their biggest thing that they were trying to do. Like they invited me twice. Like, hey, you want to go see Nelly? I was like, huh? Wait, what? Oh yeah, Nelly. He's gonna be in Lexington. Oh, I called my mom. They called their mom and got their mom tickets and shit like that. And I was like, how? What is mom to the MILF community? Like, what is that? What is Nelly's? What is Nelly's reign on the MILF?
Oh, what is
community.
Nelly's? Okay.
I was
Yeah,
like, what is
okay.
mom to the MILF community? Well,
sorry.
it's the first letter of MILF.
Yeah. No. It was
That's how it starts.
typo. Forgive me.
That's funny. No,
What
yeah,
is
it's
Nelly's hand in the MILF community? Oh, God, that's
That's
horrible.
even
Well,
worse. That's
what? Well, let me tell you about Nelly's hand in the MILF community.
hey,
No, that makes sense because
No,
he was
absolutely.
popping around the time like when we were kids, and then like like the moms were watching what we were watching on TV, and it was like, oh, who's that chocolate brother on the BET
getting hot
and
in here.
MTV?
it's getting hot in here.
That reminds me,
That's funny.
we went to
Don't
a
say your bachelor party.
no what?
Okay.
Oh no, I had my shirt on the whole time. If that's what you.
Finger guns. Johnny Finger Guns makes a return.
I'm getting ready for the summer, bro. But anyway, that reminded me. Me and my wife went to a WWE house show, and we were watching one of the matches. Like we had there was this white family in front of us, and like the kids were barely paying attention until it came time for like the actual matches, or like when the matches started. For some reason, they weren't paying attention until the bell rung, and then like the celebrating and the entrances and shit.
Okay.
The Usos came out, and these are Samoans.
Okay. Yeah.
They're related to Roman Reigns, another Samoan. Well, yeah, obviously, and and those three are related to The Rock.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
y'all-
right. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. 'Cause I
And
remember
y'all
reading
know
about
how much of a heartthrob The Rock was to a lot of people, or still is.
that. Oh yeah.
So Apple didn't really far from that Samoan tree as far as for Roman and the Usos.
Right.
Usos came out, and like the kid's mom was sitting there taping them or recording them with her phone.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't but 2-3 years ago. She had a flip phone still.
Okay.
So that was interesting. I was like, well, we'll get to that in a second. They made their entrance. They won their match, and they were celebrating as they were going all the way up to the ramp. And she got her flip phone out, and she was recording them or taking pictures or whatever it was with her flip phone. And it was like, God, those boys are sexy. And it was like, God, those men are sexy, or something like that. I don't know if she meant to say that out loud, but I heard it.
Right.
My wife heard it.
Right. Yeah.
I hope the husband. Well, I'm sure the husband probably heard it.
Yeah.
And he's probably used to it.
He's probably
fucking cuck.
I knew he was gonna do that shit. I knew he was gonna do that.
I don't really care. I don't really care about like if
That's
I
funny.
don't really care about that shit. But the joke was just it was too easy. It was too easy.
Yeah, you couldn't leave that one.
I don't care about cuckolding. But anyway, I was sitting there going, and like me and my wife looked at each other, and it was like, well, she's really gonna rub one out to that potato picture that she got.
Right, that potato graphic, that fucking 320 ass graphic, that fucking 320p ass.
Oh man,
video she got.
240p. Yeah,
She uploads it on YouTube. You like, why does this look so bad? And you open the settings and it's just one option. You're like, mother.
A comment section sitting there going like, what potato you use to record this?
Right.
Every fucking time.
I'm
Like that. That's the same joke that's been running for. It's getting close to 20. Or how old is YouTube?
God, fucking at least over a decade.
Since the
15
I
years.
was trying to Google and stuff.
But the funny thing is, that it's so stupid. God.
So yeah, back to Nelly. Yeah, older women are gonna want to fuck somebody younger.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
The more you know.
that's
Yeah,
not
like
just
that's.
with
That was nailed it. Yeah.
That's not just with Nelly. He doesn't. Yeah.
But that was the interesting thing about it. Yeah, it was packed. It was packed out. He sold the motherfucker out.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they were rubbing out the EI at some point.
Started. Really?
Huh?
Valentine's Day 2005.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
YouTube.
The Valentine's Day thing was interesting.
YouTube.
I didn't know about.
Yeah, because the very first video was like somebody at the zoo.
Okay.
I remember that.
Sweet.
Really? That was the very first video?
Yeah, it was just somebody at the zoo.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it was practically a home movie almost. It was so whatever.
That's great. I love that.
And then there was Cats.
I love that so much. And then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. Now motherfuckers is making a living off this shit.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I forgot that concert was
Yeah,
yesterday.
I did too until literally I could hear it. And I was like, is that a baseball game? I was like, oh shit! Like, wait a minute, that sounds like me. Oh god, I was like, damn it! And then the first thing I did was I went and I looked on our buddy Mike, who works at the park as like the voice of the Legends. I looked on his
Microphone Mike.
I was like,
yeah.
motherfucker! I was like, that's right, that was the night. But yeah, I remember vividly. It's so funny because as soon as I like heard it and I was talking to my mom about it, and I remember when Bone Thugs and Harmony when that First of the Month album came out. And I remember First of the Month, and I remember when Crossroads came out. My cousin first heard it. I remember the summer when we were down in Atlanta, and he literally played it like 70 times a day. Like, he just kept it on loop. And I was like, could you play another song, please? Like, like you just looped it.
Crossroads.
Like,
We're at a crossroads.
Like every 30th, you're sitting there just going, oh god, here it comes. Here it comes.
Boom, 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 boom. You're like,
Son of a bitch!
yeah, every time.
You can't sleep at 11:58. You're sitting just wait.
Right. Oh, here it comes. Bow, bow, bow. Motherfucker. But yeah, he did it. He just constantly did it. It's just so funny.
You're singing
man.
Crossroads right now.
Yeah, you're doing Crossroads.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. That works
song
too
was
because
supposed to be
I mentioned both of them. So
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you said Crossroads.
yeah, I said Crossroads and First of the Month.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
Well,
was
I was still stuck on that.
First of the Month.
I was still stuck on that joke. Yeah, I wanted to get that out.
Yeah.
My apologies.
But yeah, so with that being said, what else we got? What else happened?
Well, the little joke I tried to make. Y'all give a fuck about that? Oh yeah, y'all give a fuck about these people with power getting caught being racist and then being clowned in memes?
Not
Like
in
one
memes or in life?
well, it's pretty much both. It's kind of bleeding out. Well, no, the one for the barbecue, the woman that was a Stanford professor or some shit or a teacher.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She's getting clowned on the internet.
Yeah.
To my knowledge,
She's
that's all I'm
she
seeing.
got turned into a meme. Yeah.
Yeah, the
that's
lawyer
Yeah.
from New York.
Oh, he got ruined.
He's pretty much getting ruined in
destroyed.
real life.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
And on social media.
Yeah.
He's not being memed, but people are just he's
they
fucked.
destroyed him. Yeah.
He's fucked.
He got fired. His thing's getting shot. I think he got evicted out of his building. I mean, he got like basically.
People were
wrecked.
throwing
They had a GoFundMe for a mariachi band to play outside of his office. They raised the money, and then
they had a party. I was about to say a Mexican party. It was like, wait, no, there's another. Oh, fiesta, but no, even that sounds problematic because that's not what it was. It was pretty much like the Oakland equivalent of that big ass barbecue in response.
Yeah, right.
To that, in response to the phone girl,
Right.
And they had a big ass party in response to the lawyer outside his apartment.
Yeah.
And so that was that. Right. Yeah, just keep calling out races. And it was like, oh, we got to hide our faces now because we got to speak. It's like you're speaking your mind.
Yeah.
By all means, feel free to do so. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
There's consequences for doing stupid shit.
Yeah, you can't get away with it like you used to. Yeah, absolutely. I found one of my favorite new Twitter accounts, and I was just laughing my ass off earlier before you guys got here. But there's I forgot the exact name of it. I think it's like the racist response dog, but it's literally it's a dog's Twitter account.
A golden retriever.
Yeah. He's like, I think he's a golden retriever.
Yeah, because that's usually because
it's just a
by
picture.
default. What you'll notice, like a typical racist Twitter account.
Yeah.
If it ain't an egg.
Yeah.
It's a guy in Oakley's. It's a white guy in Oakley's with a goatee.
Yeah.
It's a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Someone with a MAGA hat.
Right. No, but this dog basically, whenever somebody says something racist, he just like quote tweets it. And he's just like woof 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 woof, like so. Basically, he caught like if somebody says something.
Oh, what is it, boy? It was like somebody's
so like when Ben Shapiro tweeted that thing, the pants thing, the EBT thing, he just like retweeted it, was like woof 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 woof, like so like he just like freaks out, like so it's like almost like a drug dog. When they smell drugs, they freak out. Like when somebody says something racist, when he smells bigotry, he like freaks out.
Okay.
So it's just funny because it's like all he ever says is wolf. So like even when there's something like sly, like Vice asked a question, they was like, "Is this racist?" And they said like had like a question like for an article, and he just tweeted him instead like freaking out. He was just like woof. So like every time he said something, it's the same thing, but it's like I'm Groot.
Okay.
But different like inflections. Like it's a completely different thing. Okay. So he's like woof, 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 like freaks out. So it's really funny.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So fuck racism.
Fuck it.
I don't know why that isn't a.
I mean, that's a
I don't know why that's not a
statement nowadays.
Yeah. Well, we're too late on the boat on the This Is America boat. The memes are still coming in. They're still pretty fucking funny. I got to show y'all some of the mashups they did. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and get into it. God, hour.
I know. Hour 50.
All right, Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
So this just came out recently. It was directed by one of the people that killed the dog of John Wick, according to the credits.
Heads up. This is spoiler free.
Oh, no. I can do this without spoilers.
Yeah, I just want to make sure nobody was like clamoring for the stop button on their phone like just a second ago when they heard this.
No, I can talk about it without spoilers,
Yeah, right.
and especially since you ain't seen it, because it's better to have everybody talk about it when it's spoilers.
No, absolutely.
So with that being said, do you want me to go ahead and give my thoughts on it, Brent, or did you want to shoot off?
No, you go ahead.
All right, then. Let me make sure I get the credits correctly. As far as the director, because he did a lot of shit, like Atomic Blonde. He was responsible for some of the stuff that took place in Atomic Blonde, John Wick, and some other stuff. I was trying to get that together. Oh, David Leitch, or Lech, L-E-I-T-C-H. All right, but okay. So I got the IMDb pulled up just in case I need it. I enjoyed this more than the first movie.
Yeah, I saw your tweet.
I'm kind of surprised by that because I had low expectations coming into this movie.
Right.
Because the first one was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, obviously you got to get the origin out of the way for Deadpool, but at the same time, as far as him doing the one-liners and shit, it kind of got a little redundant a little bit. and it's kind of going like, okay, yeah. It's just his shtick kind of started to wear off a little bit, and there was like some action movie type shit that he was making fun of the tropes, but still following the tropes.
Yeah.
So it was good, but it just wasn't to me. It wasn't as great as everybody was making it. It was like, oh, it's a rated R comic book movie or a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Oh, so how quick we forget about Blade and Punisher and all that.
Well, yeah, of course.
So there's that. The second movie I enjoyed way more because it really felt like a straight up comic book that was just happened to be rated R rather than a superhero movie.
That's awesome.
It was like the story was just so whatever.
Yeah,
it was almost non-existent.
I heard that's the weakest point.
It wasn't even like, and honestly, it wasn't even. I would even call it weak, just for the fact that it didn't matter.
Okay.
It was just strictly the point of these characters here.
Yeah.
Like let's show these characters.
Yeah.
Here they are. Here's why they are here.
Yeah.
Let's have them bounce off of each other, which I enjoyed more because there were more characters to work with.
Right.
And less than like stick in the mud Colossus. I was like, what the fuck ever, Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yeah.
And Deadpool just pretty much shitting on everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a good way to put it.
So he got a little bit more of a character. He actually has more of a motivation to do shit in this movie.
Okay.
And it was less tropey in my opinion. The cameos I really enjoyed because there were a lot of cameos that you would not expect in this movie.
Okay. Nice.
I can't. Yeah, without spoiling it, it's just there are a lot of cameos, way more than there should have been.
Nice.
And just for the fact that there were so many, it was like, oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
Nice.
And they were only played for laughs.
Okay. Cool.
And like it wasn't like they were kind of shoehorned in. It was just specifically for the laugh. It was specifically for a joke, and it worked out anyway. It didn't take away too much from what was going on.
Nice.
As we mentioned about the story, it wasn't the focus. It wasn't the point.
Right.
With that being said, I didn't feel like there were any real stakes.
Okay.
Kind of like with the first movie, and kind of like with any superhero movie, especially when you know it's successful and it's going to have a sequel.
Right.
It was just there are no stakes whatsoever, especially how things carry about, which was very interesting because you weren't here. I can't talk about that, so I'll leave that. I'll leave it alone.
No, I was just going to say, do you think any of the is this going to be a recurring problem with there being no like real stakes because we're dealing with literally a character that's invincible?
That kind of kind of plays a role. They do play around with that with his healing factor.
Okay.
They do play around with that
as
far as they now have a way to kind of nullify it later in the movie.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it only plays like so much of a role.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, like they could easily fix that problem too if they wanted to.
Right.
What was the other part? The canon, as far as like, okay, well, how much of this, like, that's the problem with Deadpool being a fourth wall breaker and being so meta. It's like, okay, well, how much of X-Men how much of X-Men comes into play with this?
Right.
How much of the MCU comes into play with this? Because he mentions everything.
Yeah.
He mentions MCU. He mentions the X-Men Fox universe. Yeah. He even mentions DC at some point.
Nice.
He even mentions fucking comic book issues when it comes to certain characters.
Right. That's funny. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So that was just kind of going, okay, how much of this is him talking to us and how much of this is him talking to people? And they're going, well, granted, they're still going to be like, okay, what the fuck ever. It's Deadpool. Leave him as is.
Yeah.
And how much of... I'm glad no one gets an existential crisis listening to him. It's like, wait, how much of this is real?
Right, exactly.
Actually, they probably should have a character like that. So they're going, that actually believes everything that he's actually talking about and is like along for the ride.
I like that.
And it's like, oh my God, what? It's like,
yeah, right. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
I actually found, or thanks to Deadpool 2, I have a Celine Dion song that I really enjoy.
Yeah. The theme song,
Yeah, Celine Dion, excuse me, Dion.
Dion.
Celine Dion.
She Creole? What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Yeah, so Ashes is dope. And the music video for it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah,
but yeah, the song in and of itself, like even if that just came out on its own,
yeah, Pretty good, yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good song.
It's funny.
Why
Why did Obama make an appearance just there?
I never knew Obama got high pitched, but all right.
Yeah, at the end there, it kind of sounded like Obama again.
It was more like
Let me be clear about this review.
Right, yeah.
Deadpool 2 gets a gold rating from me. Right. Now, Brent, no, what do you say?
It's funny.
Mr. Presidente from the past. I have to rock with a gold. I'm rocking with a gold on this one.
Nice.
I actually I'm trying to figure out if I like it. I want to watch it one more time to see if I like it more than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first one was kind of like that. I didn't know what we was gonna get. You can only mess up so many times. Like Reynolds was on he had the what was that, the Fox X-Men? Was it Days of Future Past where he was the
Universe?
Deadpool?
He wasn't in any of the X-Men movies.
What was that?
Oh, you're talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Oh, that's the Wolverine.
Yeah, the Wolverine.
Okay, my bad.
I
So he was in the Wolverine one when he, his mouth is
Yeah, he's Baraka Pool,
Covered.
as the internet dubbed him.
Yeah.
He was what?
Baraka Pool.
Yeah.
Baraka from Mortal Kombat, not Barack Obama.
Yeah. That's why I was like,
Barack
hold up, let
Obama
me
pool.
make sure we're on the same
Barack.
page. All right.
Obomberman and Obama Pool. It's
Obama
like
pool, Barack Obama pool.
So I want to watch it one more time before I give it my verdict on do I really feel I like it more than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually a few things surprised me in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which we can't get into because of spoiler situations.
damn it, Gary.
But let's just say there was some great fourth wall moments.
Mm-hmm.
You finally got to see you finally got to see some stuff that it feels like only in video games that you would have got to see this moment. I mean, no. Only in cartoons you'd have got that moment. So I had a little nostalgia, stuff like that. The premise of this one was very different than, well, I guess it's not too much different, but I was surprised at how kind of the beginning kind of started its tale, how everything
Oh, okay.
picked its pacing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I liked about this one, the difference in pacing versus the first one. What was at least attempted, but one thing that I did think of after I finished watching the movie is any consecutive movie, what do you have to what makes it what makes a Deadpool movie a Deadpool movie? Do you have to take something away? He always has to have an objective, right?
Okay.
But what sways Deadpool? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just thinking hypothetically, no, I'm not. Because it'll sound, whatever I say is going to sound like spoilers, so I'm not even going to do the hypothetical thing.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? What to the core makes a good Deadpool movie? I would like to see a Deadpool movie that potentially could be like Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe, right? Where it's just Deadpool taking on everybody.
Yeah. There's been,
That could be dope, but just one-offs. But one-offs, not continuous. Each Deadpool movie don't have to make sense compared to the last Deadpool movie.
Right.
But it could be its own okay, that was a good movie for what it was, or that was an action movie with Deadpool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm really having trouble figuring out what would be the next storyline. So
Is your phone vibrating?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I thought it was my. I was like, my phone.
No. I forgot to mute. I forgot to put it on silent.
No, you're fine. I was just confused. I thought it was mine at first. I was like, where's my phone?
No, this is the third thing I ignored. I think people are checking on me, see if I'm still alive.
Sure.
But yeah, I enjoyed Deadpool.
Nice.
I enjoyed it. I want to watch it again. When you finally see it,
Yeah, I will.
we can talk for real, for real.
Yeah, I will.
That's all I'll say because I'm not gonna spoil anything.
That works. Now,
The action was very dope. Obviously, if you got somebody that worked on Atomic Blonde and John Wick included, so yeah, so it was dope as fuck.
Hand to hand.
The hand to hand, the cinematography was much better. It improved from there. Also, the actors, Paul Dennison, who played the little boy that you see in the trailer. I looked at it and it's like,
name?
What's that?
Did we say his name? Did we say his name that he is in the movie?
Russell. What's his name? Yeah. Okay, Russell. The actor who plays him, which has a neat little MCU tie to it. He was in a movie that was called. I recognized him because I was looking up something.
He looked familiar.
Hunt for the Wilder People, which came out in 2016.
Oh yeah.
Which was directed by Taika Waititi, who stars and directed in Thor Ragnarok.
That's right.
And played Korg.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
so that was a neat little. It was dope as hell. I was like, hey, look at him, and hey, look at them, so they're being more diverse.
That makes sense. Okay.
Speaking of diverse, Domino, played by Zazie Beetz.
Yep.
Van from Atlanta.
Did her thing.
She did her thing. And especially for her powers, they did a very good job showcasing her powers.
That's good.
Would you say
that's good?
Who stole the show for you? For me, it was her.
I saw a lot of people agreeing with what you just said.
I kind of want to. Russell held his own too.
Nice.
He held his own too, especially to play because there's no real antagonist in there.
Hold on,
because you have
really Cable.
We can argue that.
Kinda, yes, no.
Yeah.
But he's not. There's no antagonist that's the main focus of the film.
There's not like a Thanos.
We can argue that.
There is a Thanos.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll even spoil it. Deadpool actually straight up calls Cable Thanos at one point in the movie.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. But there's, as far as an antagonist that kind of pushes the story forward, it's kind of there, but then it flip-flops into this, and then it flip-flops into that. So that's kind of like the part with the story just kind of, it's whatever. That's not the point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So Russell or Dennison, he really held his own with Ryan Reynolds, and as far as the comedic timing and stuff like that, and as far as he wasn't top billing compared to Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin, but he and Zazie Beetz were they raised their stock on this movie.
Nice, that's awesome.
Point blank, period.
Very nice. I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, did Teenage get any more?
She was there.
She getting more what?
As far as she didn't get a lot to work with.
Okay.
In the movie, compared to the first one.
Gotcha.
She was a little more. She was way more snarky, and she had way more comebacks. In the first movie. Compared to the second one.
Okay.
She was just kind of there just to be the sourpuss.
What about powers wise?
Powers wise,
because her powers are awesome.
She has some really good powers, but she wasn't really a factor.
Yeah. Okay.
Go watch the movie.
Cool.
Her another character, another X-Man, Yukio, which I believe there was I'll come back to that at some point.
Oh, I kept going Yu-Gi-Oh in the movie like that every time. I was like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Woof woof woof.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Is it?
But no, Yukio, and it's funny, the Yukio and Deadpool hit it off right away.
Okay.
Compared to Negasonic and Deadpool.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that contrast between this Negasonic, fuck you. And then Deadpool was like, hi, good old Negasonic. Hi, Yukio. And then Yukio's like, hi, Deadpool. It was like, it was like,
that's really funny.
That's cute.
Right.
Well, it's kind of one of those things.
That's great.
if you was if you were hanging out with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have somebody introduce you to somebody they know or family, whatever.
Yeah.
And they always introduce you and they'll be like, it's such and such, right?
Yeah.
You ain't got no beef with them. You're like, hey, how you doing? But to them, they might annoy the hell out of them. Kind of like somebody introduce you to their mom or their little brother, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, this, nobody ever, well, I'm not gonna say nobody, but a lot of times it's you introduce me I know them. Okay, they're gonna try not to embarrass me, this and that. You know what I'm saying? You get that.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that came off to me. I was like,
I can see. I can see that. And it wasn't like, well, it wasn't central to the plot or nothing like that. But it was just I thought it was cute as how that just kept recurring.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like she's so adorable, and just like all this other, it's like it's harmless.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's not a dick to everybody.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. That's really funny.
I got comments on that, but Gary, you gotta watch the movie. I got comments on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Gary, take a lap.
Right.
Damn it! No.
Gary, you got things to say, right?
Yeah, we could probably come back to this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
just
Um,
wrapping up.
oh, as far as more topics, I don't remember any. I forgot to write them down.
I think we can wrap it up because then the battery's about to die on both these motherfuckers.
That works out.
But yeah.
All right, let's social media handles, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming back and hanging out with us again each and every week. I'm at KN Kid Swift on Twitter. I'm at Future ASC on Instagram.
Now, is it Future ASC or Future _ ASC?
Future _ ASC. My bad.
Thank you, sir. People
also,
can't find you if they don't have the right thing.
I know, right? Yeah, Brent, what you got?
I am the legendary Shogun, or AKA. No, I guess that would have been my AKA. It's LLCOOLB 22.
Right.
The legendary Shogun.
Right.
And you can find me everywhere.
So
If you can't find me,
then you're not
write
looking
one
hard
of them, and then they'll tell you if you're allowed to find me.
enough. Right. There you go. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice. Well, what you got?
Webb859 on Twitter. Webb.859 on Instagram. We'll leave it at that.
Sweet.
With that being said, at OAF Discussions on Twitter and Instagram. Check us out at OAF Discussions Podcast on Facebook. Check the group page and the fan page. Like those. Join those. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on any podcast platform that you listen to, whether it be iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, etc., etc.
Yep.
All the etceteras.
Very, very nice. Guys, as always, thanks for joining us each and every week here at OAF Discussions. We will see you guys next time. Peace.
Shout out to all the new people.
Peace.
Till we meet again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been OAF Discussions. Please listen to us on Podbean, iTunes, Google Play now, Stitcher, audio episodes on YouTube as well. And so that's all we have today. Thank you very much for listening, and you enjoy the rest of your day.
Appreciate it. Peace.
There we are. OAF Discussions Pioneers.
Quickly.
Confirmed.
Make the meme and then put the @ big thing on there with the stupid little graphic like every other goddamn internet comedian does. We got to get these views, baby.